Joined alongside by WEC Lightweight sensation Ricardo Lamas. Coming up this Saturday night, Ricardo Lamas goes head-to-head with French sensation Bendy Casimir. Ricardo, only a couple of days away before your big fight against the French newcomer. Your thoughts on your matchup?
I think it's a good matchup. He's a tough guy. Seen a little bit of his footage, but it was kind of old, so you never know. I just got to get ready, prepare for anything.
You had an important win in your last fight. Tell me about what you were able to learn and also what you're going to be able to apply in this fight.
The last fight was important to me because I was coming off a loss, my first loss in my pro career. So it was really important that I bounced back from that. I just trained real hard for it and, just pretty much learned that I could bounce back and stay on track, on that winning track.
What has your training camp been like? I know that normally you're in Chicago, but your entire team is relocated for this training camp into Miami. Tell me about training in Miami and the training partners you had and also the condition that you're presently in.
It was great. This was really the first camp that I kind of set everything else off to the side and just trained myself full time. So I did half my camp in Chicago, and then for about 5 weeks I went down to Miami and trained with Daniel Valverde and MMA Masters. And it was great, just getting a new look with new training partners and stuff. It just constantly keeps you on your toes. All the guys in that gym, they're all a bunch of animals there, so it was real good to get to train with those type caliber fighters.
Rick, how much have you grown since your debut in the WEC? You fought Barrett Pelishevsky last March, and your rise has really been tremendous, losing to Danny Castillo, but also getting back on the winning track. But tell me about your first fight and how much you've learned fighting in the WEC, one of the biggest organizations on the planet.
It took a little bit of getting used to. I wasn't used to the really big crowds or anything like that, so I think that for the most part that's what's changed. I got used to everything. I'm comfortable stepping into that big arena now. I'm comfortable being on TV, and now I can just focus on fighting now.
Assuming you get past Bendy Casimir, is there anybody that you want at 155? There are a lot of guys you can choose from, but if you could play matchmaker and do Sean Shelby's job for one day, what matchup would you like, assuming you get past Bendy Casimir?
There's not a specific matchup, but I just want to keep climbing the contender ladder, keep fighting bigger and bigger names. I'm here for the same reason as everybody else. I want to be a world champ.
What does it mean for you fighting here at the Nationwide Arena in Columbus, the weekend of the Arnold Classic? I know you've attended on a couple of occasions. There are a lot of fans coming from your native Chicago that are going to come support you, but what does it mean for you to be fighting on this weekend?
It means a lot. I haven't fought, near the Midwest in a while, so now my family, I got a lot of family coming out to watch, so it's great that they'll be there to support me, and I'm just glad to be back in the Midwest.
Rick, can you give me a prediction for your fight as you go head-to-head with Bendy Casimir, WEC 47, live and only on the Versus Network this Saturday? Ricardo Lamas, your prediction.
Just a lot of action, push the pace. Make sure you tune in, don't miss it. It's going to be a good one.
Ricardo, greatly appreciated. Good luck this Saturday.
Thank you.
Ricardo the Bully Lamas joining us here. He has a big fight against Bendy Casimir this Saturday, WEC 47.